Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? It's your girl Nika of Traveling with Nika, and I am back on your screen with a new video. And today we are going to be talking about how to get your coins back when the price of your flight dropped from the time you booked it to, before you actually travel. Because yes, there are ways to get your money back and get, the appropriate credits and things like that. So we are specifically going to be talking about Southwest Airlines today. And if you guys did not know, Southwest Airlines actually has one of the most flexible change flight and cancellation policies compared to a lot of the other airlines. And this is not even with you having to book like a refundable fare. This also applies to their wanna getaway fares, which is like their most basic model. So let's get into it. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is walk you guys through the process. But before we get into it, I'm gonna just show you guys some examples of credits that I was able to get back and points I was able to get back for flights that I booked. And those same flights dropped in price. I literally did a quick check and was able to either get a travel credit in dollars or my points automatically credited back to my Southwest Airlines account. So of course, I'm going to show you guys step by step of how to actually do this for yourself. So one of the first things I normally recommend people to do is if you have a Southwest Airlines flight booked and you see that Southwest is advertising like a sale for like the summer or the fall or the spring, anything like that, you want to go and reprice all of your flights, because sometimes during those sales, your flight price would have dropped, right? And that's how you're going to be able to get some of those credits back. I highly recommend just doing these periodic checks whenever you get a chance. It's going to be super quick. So the first thing you would want to do is literally go into your Southwest Airlines app and you would see the flights that you currently have booked. Once you select the flight, you would be able to see, which I'm going to be showing on the screen, where you can do change or cancel. What you're going to do is literally just select change. And once you select the change flight option, you'll be able to see the list of flights that you are basically trying to change, right? So if you booked a round trip flight, you will see the 2 flights, and you can definitely check those flights individually to see if the prices dropped or not. And if you only booked a one-way, then you're only gonna see the one-way flight listed, right? So for the purposes of this tutorial, we're going to select the first flight from a round trip ticket that I have booked. Once you select continue, you're going to see the travel route that you're going to be flying, and of course the date that you had already purchased the flight for. So all you're going to do is select find flights. You're not going to be changing any information there whatsoever. Once you select the find flights option, you would see your original flight at the top. So it literally would show you the time that you currently have booked, your flight number, and all of that information. And then it's going to drop down a list of other available flights for the same exact flight route that you have. From the list of flights that are available, you would actually see that there's going to be like a plus, or it could be just a 0, or it could be a minus. So I specifically purchased this flight with my Southwest points. So what you are seeing displayed is the points option. So if I want to actually change my flight, then it's showing me that I'm going to have to pay more in points. Or when I scroll down, I would actually see the same exact flight that I have booked, and you will see there that it's saying minus 249. So that means that my flight price dropped in points by 249 points. And for this example, the 249 is a little bit, but I've changed this flight multiple times. And that's actually another tip that I want to tell you guys. There's no limit on how many times you can change the flight and get those credits back. Remember, you're not actually changing the flight information or details. You're basically going to rebook yourself on the same exact flight without changing any of the details of your flight to get that travel credit back. So to proceed, I would basically click the same exact flight that I have booked, and then it would basically show me that for my wanna getaway fare, this is the amount that I would be getting back, and I would proceed by clicking minus 249 to be able to proceed with confirming this booking. Once I go through the motions of that, Southwest has a summary at the bottom before you actually confirm everything to show you like, hey, you're going to be getting back this amount in points. This was your original amount that you paid, and this is what the new payment is basically, and this is going to be credited back to your account. If it is in dollars, you will receive a travel credit that you'll be able to use for future flights if you wish, and it will be easily available in your Southwest accounts to apply as a payment method when you are booking a new flight. Unfortunately, you don't get back a refund to the original form of payment, but with such very flexible, no change fees and, cancellation policies, I highly recommend getting your travel credit because, again, you can apply this to a brand new flight and get that price significantly reduced by using your travel credit. So then you'll basically see the total at the end, and you would want to select make these changes, and Southwest would literally send you a new email saying that your flight is booked, and you'll see that nothing would change from the information that you used to purchase your flight. It's going to either just credit you back in your travel bank if you use money, or if you use points, you will automatically be credited back in your Southwest account balance for your points. And listen, I've definitely done content on this before, and I've also shared via Instagram stories of different wins I've been able to get with using this method on Southwest Airlines. So I'm telling you guys, I do this all the time. Trust me, every penny counts, and I definitely recommend that you guys try this hack with your Southwest Airlines flights and get your coins back, okay? So that's all I have for today's video, and I hope that this was super helpful for you. If you are going to be booking a Southwest flight in the future, or you currently have a Southwest flight booked, definitely take a few minutes and, select that change flight option and see if the flight price drops. Bye.